What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JJ all day back with another video, and today I'm doing this Jim Jones El Capo album review. And first off, I wouldn't even be doing this video if it wasn't for my boy Chance. The reason I haven't been doing videos is because I've been a little sick. I've been under the weather. I got so many more videos I got to put out, but just the way I've been feeling lately, I just couldn't get them out. So I don't want to force nothing. I don't want to be sneezing and coughing and doing all that stuff on video. But he hit me up today on IG. We was talking and he said, yo, we actually talked about this last week, but he didn't even know it came out. But I'm pretty sure y'all can check out his review. He's gonna be putting his review up today as well. So y'all definitely check out my boy Chance. Definitely, we was talking today at work, and he was saying, yo, that Jimmy album, that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I was like, yo, I told you, I've been on that joint all week. Ever since it came out last Friday. I've been on that joint, man, tough. So he was saying, like, I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I thought about doing a review, but I've been sick, blase, and basically saying like, yo, I think it's too late for me to do it, you know, but I'm looking forward to his review, which I am. So he was saying like, yo, I forgot to do, no, I didn't forget. He was saying like, yo, I felt that way about Nipsey album. I felt I was too late for me to review, and I just didn't do it. And after the fact, he regretted it. So I thought about, like, you know what? You got to give flowers to these rappers and all the people that you admire. You got to give them the flowers to them while they still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know, you know what I'm saying, if they watch it or not, but at least get it off your chest to how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm pushing through right now. I ain't 100%, but I'm pushing through to do this review, and I feel like I got to get it off. So he inspired me and motivated me to do this review, man. I mean, y'all ride with me, man. So yes, we definitely doing this Jim Jones El Capo album review. All right, so let's go. We're gonna start off with track 1, Crystal Occasions, which strong track. You can hear that Dipset sound all over that, you know, heat makers, you know, just classic Diplomat sound, man. Good way to start the track. I really like that one. That's track 1. Track 2, Love the Hustle featuring Trav. I really like Trav on this. I love the Marvin Gaye on that there. Ooh, ah, ah. Forget all about singing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all heard the album, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I like that sample on that, man. That's tough. Jimmy go in on that. And who would have thought Jimmy would have been the strongest Diplomat out of the 3, out of Cam and Jewels, but Jimmy just keeps getting better and better, man. I like Jimmy, man. I like this last album, and I like this one as well, too. So, Love the Hustle, that's tough. Trav did his thing on that, Jim. Yeah, very dope on that. Number 3, Make No Issue of It. I like that one, too. That's cool. It's another solid track. Very, you know, very dope. He went in on that. I like that as well. Track 4, NYC featuring Fat Joe. Now, let's talk about Fat Joe's catalog real quick. Like, where do y'all rank Fat Joe in hip-hop and rap? You know what I'm saying? Where do y'all rank him? Because Fat Joe has been very, very consistent throughout the years. He got hits, he got bangers, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much stayed true to himself. He never tried to go this way or go that way. He always had a hit. So I loved him on this song. I love the beat on it. I don't know where the sample came from. Jimmy, they complement each other very well on this, man. I really like that. You know, the sample was just hard, man. Heat makers really went in on this one. I wish the Dipset album would have sounded like this, though. You know, I mean, it was just, for me, it was lacking all that Dipset that we love. You know what I'm saying? If you were a Diplomat fan, you was looking for that on that last album that they put out, the group album. But so far, so good with this album. Another fire track. I love track 4, man. I love that a lot, man. Got my New York hat on. That's where I'm from. And definitely, that's fire, man. I love that to death, man. It's hard. Track 5, Good Die Young. Track speaks for itself. I mean, on the previous track towards the end, it had all the breaking news talking about, you know, when this person died, when Nipsey died, when Aaliyah died, and a few other greats, Mac Miller, and it talked about that. So that was, you know, that was deep. And then it went into Good Die Young. Track speaks for itself. And that's featuring Mark Sabilia. I've never heard of him, but he sung on this one. I like that. Very dope track, man. Definitely, I like that. Definitely one of my favorites, man. Track 6, State of the Union featuring Rick Ross and also Mark Sabilia again. Rick Ross, we already know how Rick Ross do. Rick Ross bodies everything he get on. Jim actually hung with him on this, man. It wasn't no lyrical slaughter between the two, but they both held their own on that. I really like what they did with that. And another solid track, man. I like that one a lot as well. So that's State of the Union. Track 7, Pity in the Summer featuring Cameron, Mark Sabilia, and Fred the Godson and Rain. My standout for this track was definitely Fred the Godson. I've been a fan of his for a while. I definitely like the way he just come with that chill, laid back flow that he always delivers and puts out. Very dope, man. I love the way he put that one together. But other than that, everybody did their thing on that. You know, Cam is Cam. You know, Jim did Jim, Mark did his thing, Rain, of course, they did his thing, man. Everybody just went well with that one. I appreciate that track, very dope. Moving on. Track 8, My Era featuring Mano and Drama. Drama did the hook on this. I like that. And of course, Mano, whenever you get Mano and Jim Jones on the song together, it's gonna be something special. So I wish they would do more songs together. This was a dope track, man. I remember seeing my cousin Will, they was doing a video shoot on his Instagram, and I seen that. It was just a dope setup, a dope look. I can't wait for that video to drop. If it have it already, I probably just ain't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to that video. That was a hot one. Definitely a hot track, man. You can't go wrong with Mano. Track 9, Nothing Lasts, featuring Fabulous and Mark Sibilia. My boy Chance is gonna hate me for this one, but to me, this is not the strongest track, man. It's not a bad track, but I told him on IG that this is probably the weakest track on the album to me. But he actually loves it though. But you know, it's not a bad track. It got that Lionel Richie, you know, let the music play on that all night long, you know, oh. It got that sample in that joint. So that's a cool track. It's just, when I seen the track listen, I'm thinking, man, Jimmy and Fab. I'm like, okay, Fab gonna go in on this. Fab went in, but it was alright. It wasn't a bad track, but it's just, you know, it's just not as strong as the other songs on this album. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it moving with that. I like that one though. It's not a bad track, but we're gonna keep it moving. Track 10. Cocaine Dreaming, featuring Ball Greasy and Dave East. I don't know much about Ball Greasy like that. I heard a couple of his songs, but I mostly know him from, you know, the Lil Duval Smile, you know, Smile joint with him and Snoop and everything. And Dave East, you can't go wrong with Dave East, man. If you want some lyrical bars, just the real East Coast feel, you know, you can mess with Dave East, man. Dave East is very consistent, man. Dope, you know what I'm saying? That's another dope track, man. I like that one a lot. Cocaine Dreaming. Track 11, Mama We Made It. No, Mama I Made It, I'm sorry, featuring Cameron. That's a tough one. Definitely sounds like a song that was made back in 2002, 03, back in that Rockefeller Diplomat, you know, Dipset days, you know, early Cameron. I'm talking about like maybe that Purple Haze, that Come Home With Me type Cameron type flow. Very dope, man. I love what they did with that. I love the way he makes chop that beat up, man. Very dope song, man. I like that one, man. Mama, I made it. Yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? The hook is alright, but overall, I like that joint, man. I can ride to that, man. Track 12, To Whom It May Concern, featuring Cameron, Jordan Banks, Benny the Butcher, and Conway. Now, I gotta say, big ups to Benny and definitely Conway. Them two definitely stood out on the track to me. It's good to see those guys getting they shine on this, man. I love that, and I love the way they chopped that Jodeci, you know, lately sample up. You know, I love the way they put that together. Jim and Cam was cool. I like that. Not to me, not Cam and them, not their strongest, you know, flows on this, but definitely I think Conway was definitely the standout for me on this song. So overall, I love that song, man. Definitely a dope one. I like that. Track 13, Sports Cars featuring Currency. Currency from, you know, Louisiana just never ever struck me as a person that was from Louisiana just by the way he rap, man, and his beat choices. Like, he don't sound like Boosie and Kevin Gates and a few other guys that's down there from that area. He doesn't sound like them at all, but Currency always had that Midwest or East Coast type vibe that I always appreciated and liked. You know what I'm saying? Something different. I always look forward to it. And him and Jim they just went in on this. I like that one as well. That's Sports Cars. Track 14, Song Boxing. I like that one because it got the choir behind it. You know, very, very dope track. It reminds me of that old Jim Jones Take 'Em to Church album. You know, the intro, or, you know, a few other songs on that album. That's his debut album. I like that one as well. So only thing I didn't like about that, it was just too short. You know, I could have used another minute or two added to that, but it was just a quick one, but in and out. But yeah, never dope track overall. I like that one. Number 15, Bread Right. That's a cool one too. It's got that ooh, I'm missing you. You know what I'm saying? That Diana, you know, yeah, I sing a little bit. Nah, no, I don't. But anyway, yeah, Travis on that one. I like that one. That's another cool one right there, man. Definitely not mad at that. With that sample, that Diana Ross, you know, Missing You sample. That's cool. I like that one a lot. Jimmy went in on that. Track 16, Don't Know What They Took Him For, featuring Jadakiss and Filthy Rich. I love the way they flipped this that Whitney Houston sample on that. I love that. Like, Jada, he never disappoints, man. He's definitely top 5 that are alive, like he says he is. Jada is a lyrical beast, man. His punchlines and everything, like he's just gonna just deliver every single time. Jimmy came with, you know, saying nothing less. He came with just the same amount of energy as Jadakiss did. So big ups to Jimmy on that. And Filthy Rich, of course, everybody winning on that, man. Definitely a hot track and definitely a good way to close the album out. So overall, man, I'm very pleased with this album. I give it a straight up, I give this album a 9.8 out of 10. I got to. This, to me, this is the strongest album to come out this year so far, in my opinion, for my taste, for my liking. This album right here is the one for me. This is the album of the year so far, in my opinion. But y'all let me know in the comments, man. If y'all haven't checked this album out, y'all please check that out. And also check out my boy Chance review. I'm gonna put all his information in the description. Y'all check out his review as well, man, because he's gonna say his 2 cents, and I definitely had to say mine. And once again, shout out to him because he motivated me to do this video. Because if it weren't for him, I wasn't touching this video. I wasn't touching a lot of videos just like until I became 100%. But yeah, he definitely got me, you know, doing this. But yeah, man, definitely a 9.8 out of 10, man. Definitely, this is album of the year for me. This is in rotation. It's been in rotation. I've been listening to this album since last Friday, so y'all already know what time it is with this, man. And yeah, I got much more on the way, and like I said, I am not 100%. It might look like it, but I am not. I'm gonna probably die after I cut this camera off, you know what I'm saying, or after I end up uploading this. But yeah, man, to the next video, man. I appreciate each and every one of us been rocking out with me so far, man. Y'all continue to hit that like button, comment, subscribing. All my new subscribers, salute to y'all. My old ones, salute to y'all as well, man. And to the next video, man, y'all be careful out there, y'all be safe. And to the next video, man, peace.